I'm Patrick Gallino, and let's queer up the USA View. Providence Halts mural tied to Musk-backed campaign after LGBTQ community and mayor raise concerns. A mural honoring a slain Ukrainian refugee has ignited controversy in Providence, Rhode Island, after links to a national campaign reportedly backed by Elon Musk surfaced. This is drawing backlash from the queer community and city officials. The plan includes creating murals of Zarutska in cities across America. The artwork, painted on the side of gay bar The Dark Lady, depicts Irina Zarutska, who was killed last year in North Carolina. The project was halted after concerns emerged over political motivations and a lack of city authorization. Providence Mayor Brett Smiley has called for the mural's removal, while officials noted the project had not been properly registered with the city. Artist Ian Gaudreau defended the work, saying, "I would like everyone to know that the artwork is meant to combat the idea of it being used for a political agenda," and that was a quote and now unquote. But the controversy intensified after reports revealed the mural is part of a broader campaign funded by a $1 million donation from Musk alongside additional contributions from Intercom CEO Johan McCabe, who is a Trump supporter. However, the owners of the bar emphasized that the mural's intent was remembrance. They issued a statement saying, quote, "This specific mural was created for our community to honor Irina's memory, mental wellness, LGBTQIA+ rights, immigration, the war, unity, and anti-Trump politics," unquote. Well, you know, this resonates with me in particular because I do have some experience with working with cities and gay bars and creating murals. In 2018, I commissioned and had painted a mural of Harvey Milk in San Francisco on a gay bar called The Cafe to commemorate the 40th anniversary of Harvey Milk being elected to public office. And it was funded by Stoli, the company I worked for, with great intentions. But what I learned was there are a lot of regulations around painting a mural on any bar because of liquor regulations. And I learned I had to be absolutely impeccable in explaining my intent by working with the Milk family, having their sign off and Stuart Milk being present. I had to research the artist, make sure his intent. And then I actually had to push back against the entities above me and say, no, you can't have any logos. This is just going to be pure Harvey Milk. And it worked, and it was beautiful. Now, I've done some research into this artist and have read his words. I'm following him on social. And what I can see is an enlightened, authentic artist who truly believes that he was creating something for a community and is confused. I believe that bar, The Dark Lady, also believes the same. And we can certainly say there's enough evidence that that Musk has done some things that have been in alignment with Trump and disastrous for our community. But there sometimes has to be a place where you look at what is the pure intent. Has the bar and the artist been able to take control of funding that maybe came from a questionable place, but has turned it into something almost like saying, na, 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 right? And I would have to see the marketing deck and the plan for all the rest that they're doing around the country to understand if there's more going on. But in this case, I almost want to stand on the side of the artist and keep the artwork. What do you gentlemen think?
We were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
And the more I thought about it, it was a matter of, it's what the artist is saying.
Yeah.
And there may be $1 million tied to it, but what was the intent of that $1 million? Was there stipulations that this was supposed to be something political?
Right.
I almost have to say, I don't believe that there's that much thought in it versus a philanthropy monetary amount gone to the arts.
Yeah. If the person on the street is walking by this mural, they're not going to know where the money came from. They're going to experience and interact with the art as it is.
Right.
And what the artist and the intent is to interact with the art and get some speaking, some emotion, some value out of it that will engage people in conversations of what happened to this lady, what happened in as with violence, and the discussion on how to stop this, and the art is something beautiful. That something beautiful can come out of tragedy, and have people discuss and have it in a good way. That's a plus. Let the people interact with it and let them come up with their own opinion.
It also shows, have your your I's dotted and your T's crossed when you're dealing with city officials on painting something on buildings or getting permits, because
Yes.
we've seen that way too many times.
Yes.
People do something and there were no approvals.
Yes,
Right.
we have to make sure to really we really do our research these days with the law and city regulations.
Right.
But
Well, there's no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.